like I said, I was 16 when I found tattooing, and 17 when I realized I probably had a good chance of being all right at it. You know, at least, you know, I was just judging from these other guys, like, you know, if these guys can make a living, and it seems like they're really awesome, they all have cool cars and hot girlfriends, you know, then I should be able to do this, you know. And so I was so young when I found it that I didn't even have time to really consider what else I might do with my life, you know.
You're doing your apprenticeship, you get done. Who were some of your early influences?
Man, I mean, the one guy that, I mean, my apprenticeship wasn't like, all right, here's how you do this, here's how you do that. It was like, go ahead, give that a shot. Oh, you f***ed that up, didn't you, you idiot? You know, like, it wasn't, like, there was never a thing like, this is how it's done, this is how it's not, you know? But there's one guy, this guy John Fitzgerald, that worked at the shop. He wasn't the owner of the shop, but he's really who I picked up, you know, most of, like, the technical part of tattooing, I just picked up from being around him. He's still, like, one of the fastest tattooers I've ever seen, and every tattoo he does heals absolutely perfect. And now we do two completely different things. And then other than that, I mean, I was in Everett, Washington, you know, like, I didn't have that much exposure to, you know, like, the kind of tattooing that I really even do now. It was just through magazines, you know, like, a lot of, you know, like, I remember seeing, like, some of Scott's stuff, Scott Sylvia, that I was really stoked on. And then I would just hear names, you know, like, I remember hearing one of the other guys I worked with mention Juan Fuente's name, you know, I was like, and talk about how good he was. And so then I would, like, look through magazines just trying to find this guy's name to find out what was so good, you know. And so, like, I remember when I first started, you know, like, those are the names. It was like Scott, Juan, you know, Marcus Pacheco, fucking Bernie Luther. I used to trip on his shit, and that was the guy that John was just like thought was amazing. So I, you know, automatically thought he was amazing. But fuck, man, he was the champ. You know, like, he's so good.
How long were you at that shop? Where did you